Lesson 5 is about subtracting whole numbers with the objective being able to use place value strategies and develop fluency with the standard algorithm when subtracting larger numbers. So the first example problem is, in 2010, the ranching town of Bozeman, Montana had a population of 37,280 people. In 1940, it had a population of 8,665 people. How many more people did Bozeman have in 2010 than it did in 1940? So the first thing you would do is to subtract, because keyword is how many more. So you would just take away what we already know to see how many more. So first step is to subtract. You would start at your ones place. So I always think of it like money or something. So if I have $0, I can't give away 5. So I would move to my next place value, which is the tens place. And if I take a 10 and bring it to the ones place, now I have 10 ones, because a 10 is just 10 ones. So now I can subtract the ones place. 10 minus 5 is 5. Then I move to the next place value. 7 is greater than 6, so I don't need to regroup. So 7 minus 6 is 1. And then I move to the hundreds place. If I have 2, I can't get rid of 6. So I would go to the next place value over to regroup or borrow. And so if I take 1,000 away and bring it to the hundreds, 1,000 is just 10 hundreds. So 10 hundreds plus 2 more would be 12. So 12 minus 6 is 6. You can't take 8 from 6, so I'd have to go to the next place value, which is 10,000s. So if I take a 10,000 away and bring it to the thousands, because a 10,000 is just 10,000s, I would now have 16,000s. So 16 minus 8 is 8,000, and then I would just bring down this 2 because it's not subtracting anything. So my answer would be Bozeman had 28,615 more people in 2010. Right. Another example problem is, a city group promises to plant 50,000 trees. They plant 13,809 trees in the center, 20,786 trees in the northern part of the city. How many more trees do they need to plant to reach the goal? So this is a two-step problem. So the first thing would be to see how many trees they've already planted. So you would add the 13,000 and the 20,000. So 9 plus 6, 15. You can't put a 15 in the ones place, so you carry the 1, which is 10 ones, to the tens place. And then 1 plus 8 was 9. 8 plus 7 is 15. So again, you're going to have to put the 5 here, carry the 1, because you can't put 2 digits under the hundreds place. And then 1 plus 3, 4. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's how many trees have already been planted. So the next step would be to take that away from the goal, which was 50,000. So we'd set it up. Oh, let me go back. So if you start with a ones place, again, you can't take 5 from 0. So you would go to the next place value over. There's still 0 in the tens, hundreds, thousands. So you would actually have to take from the 10,000s. So you can't just borrow from the 10,000s and go all the way back to the ones. You have to work your way down. So if you borrow a 10,000, bring it to the thousands place. Now you have 10,000s. Borrow one of those and bring it to the hundreds. Now you have 10 in the hundreds. Take one and bring it to the tens. Now you have 10 in the tens place. Take one and bring it to the ones place. So now we can start subtracting. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 9, 9 minus 5, 9 minus 4, and then 4 minus 3 would be 15,405. So they would need to plant 15,405 more trees. All right, so Lesson 5 explores whole numbers, subtraction strategies, and builds an understanding of how to use standard algorithm to subtract larger numbers.